So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Crosses the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Colorado.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
They call the counter play here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Powers through. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Dutch with first and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff to the back. Not much on that play, brought down short.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. After consecutive losses, he did a miracle here on third and a mile. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they need
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The shotgun running play call. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Buffaloes looking to run some tempo here. That's a design quarterback keeper. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. A quick throw out left, complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Buffaloes are in the red zone. Ball handed off. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense some fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense getting set. It's second down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Direct snap to the back. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Buffaloes will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Ranks up at 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now Now it's second down here. Here's the handoff. The Buffaloes are looking to keep this drive going.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. And the Buffaloes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Here's the second down play. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Buffaloes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Buffaloes line it up with first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
showing a bunch formation now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He pulls in the catch. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buffaloes will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 21, and it's good work by the coverage team. Powerful offense is back on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. The Ducks churn out another first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Getting set. Here's second down. On the ground, it's Flanagan. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Ducks are going to cash in here in the red zone. And the same runner's got it again. Powering through. Tackle made after just a short gain. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Receivers are bunched together. running play called on 3rd and short. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock and trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Buffaloes looking to keep this drive moving. Now here's the toss play. That one moves the ball across the 40.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Now the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. One problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
You come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll hand it off. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's a quick grab. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And he's got it. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen.
And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. dropping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Got him for a sack, a big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Now the defense has got it going the other way. Oh, the big fella in the clear. Can they chase him down? Past the 20. Inside the 10. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. Attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. And looking for a big play here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock.
Looking for a deep completion. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Automatic on the PAT. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Receiver in motion now. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. He's brought down out at the 46. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Buffaloes enter the final minute of play, just hoping to run this clock out. Or it's snapped to the back. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And the Buffaloes line up on 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's a survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.